Have you ever read a dystopian novel and wondered to yourself if the world we live in would ever turn out like the stories, or if they already are? Hello, my name is Sage Goff, and I'm an avid reader. I have a collection of books, and my favorite genre is dystopian books. Fictional books are a thing of fiction, which means it's a fantasy and not reality. However, dystopian books such as 1984 by George Orwell, The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, and Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury prove that there are similarities between fictional books and our reality. During my speech, I will talk about the similarities between dystopian novels and the reality of the world we all live in. Furthermore, I'd like to begin talking about banned books in America. According to the House Committee, in 2021, the American Library Association, ALA, recorded 729 challenges to remove nearly 1,600 books from schools and public libraries. So what exactly defines a banned book? So books that discuss racial equity, address LGBTQ plus issues, or have Black or LGBTQ plus authors are being challenged or banned, says ALA. The list of books is very long, but the ones that stand out the most are the ones that are predicting our future, and our government fears that, so they try to ban them. But if our government bans these books and try to remove them from the public to read, then isn't that wrong? Unconstitutional? Moving forward, let's now compare and talk about the similarities between our government and dystopian novels that everyone may have heard of. So starting with 1984 by George Orwell, the main points to 1984, according to Penguin.co, is total control, pure power, propaganda machines, liberty and censorship, and technology. In the United States, everything is watched. There's cameras everywhere, and if you have an iPhone, they're always listening to you. And they wait for you to specific a certain word to call Siri. According to USA Today, your phone does listen to you. They use the example you talk about AirPods and then receive an ad for AirPods. Many believe that the government controls everything. In the United States, our government controls taxes, wages, gas prices, things that are broadcasted on the news and the radio, and most importantly, the government mainly controls women's bodies. In most states, women cannot have abortions. Women have a hard time fighting for placenta from their bodies after giving birth, and women cannot divorce their husband while pregnant, no matter the situation. This is similar to The Handmaid's Tale, and the themes, according to Lit Charts, are gender roles, religion and theocracy, fertility, and rebellion. Basically, the book is a dystopian novel where the women are treated as government property. Take a minute. Does that sound familiar? Okay, so we've talked about banned books, government control, and government issues with women. Now we're going to go back to banned books. In Fahrenheit 451, the basic story is set in a dystopian society where they burn books in order to control dangerous ideas and unhappy concepts, described by ThoughtCo. So to me, it's a little ironic how a book about burning history and making sure the citizens of the government don't know their past is very similar to our government, where quite literally this book, Fahrenheit 451, is a banned book. That's very ironic, right? So according to the Smithsonian Libraries, conserving books is saving the past. Who we were, where we came from, how we lived, what we did, and how we did it. There's an old saying, history will always repeat itself. Okay? Without knowledge of the past, it's almost a guarantee that it would repeat. So It's safe to say that dystopian books share strong similarities with our world as it is. All in all, the dystopian books all have basic ideas: controlling governments, dehumanization, and the lack of freedom and individuality. So, the next time you read a dystopian novel or you watch something crazy on the news, connect the dots and open your eyes, because dystopian books is a new reality.